Okay, now this is another light-hearted, upbeat, kind of relaxed tune. The fact there's a few of these in the top 10 probably tells you quite a lot about my musical tastes, if you like. But then again, I'm quite a big Radiohead fan, so maybe not. Anyway, yeah, so I almost ditched one of these tunes, these light-hearted tunes, and almost included Jason Page's brilliant Rainbow Islands theme, or not the theme, the music to the first level in the game. What is it based on? Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Yeah, that one, because that's a great piece of music as well, and again, upbeat, very relaxing, and fits the mood of the game perfectly. But I didn't in the end. I went for this one. This one is Tony Williams' theme from Pang, and again, it's just a jaunty classic. Alright, hope you enjoy. Okay, so this is another one, I'm sorry to say, from a game that I've never played, and I discovered the tune again through the demo scene, because again it's another Mad Max tune. Now I did try and not to repeat the same authors, the same composers, but I didn't quite manage it in the end. I definitely wanted to avoid repeating songs from the same game, for a reason I will tell you later. But yeah, Mad Max, he was everywhere in the demo scene. People ripping off his tunes, himself composing tunes for many different demo groups, and his music is brilliant. It's really good. He was doing things with the ST sound chip that no one else thought possible, and people tried to emulate for years. So yeah, brilliant. So what did I want to say about this? I talked about the big demo, didn't I? Saying that, well, that's where I first came across Mad Max's music. It was basically a big compilation of tunes from Commodore 64 games. Now, everybody at the time thought that the Commodore... Well, no, they were right. Commodore 64 had a brilliant sound chip in it, absolutely fantastic, and people were quite disappointed with the Atari ST sound chip and thought there's no way you could make the same sounds with it. But Mad Max said to hang on a minute, because you can actually get more out of this sound chip than you realise, and it seemed like the big demo was all about that, really, saying look, you can make fantastic music and fantastic sounds with this sound chip, and that's certainly what he did. Loads of brilliant C64 tunes from the likes of Rob Hubbard, sorry, et al, and yeah, great demo, great music. But of course I can't include any of those here because they weren't Atari ST games. But who knows, maybe a top 10 of demo tunes in the future. Sometimes stick in the comments if you want to see it. So yeah, anyway, here we go. This one is Chambers of Shaolin by Mad Max. Enjoy. top 3 time. Exciting, isn't it? It is for me. All right, okay. Yeah, top 3. So here we go. Now, this piece of music, it's quite unlike the other things on the list, and to be honest, it's quite unlike nearly everything else on the Atari ST, mainly because it's based on a piece of classical music, Mahler's Fifth Symphony, I believe. And it was the music to the introduction to a game called Millennium 2.2. Now, if you've never played Millennium 2.2, the basic premise was that you were like a commander or some kind of leader on Earth, and Earth takes a real turn for the worst in terms of pollution, and the planet starts to die, basically. And so people have got to flee. And they flee off to different colonies. Some people go to Mars, some people go to the far moons of other planets, and your colony goes to the moon, our moon, Luna, and sets up a colony there. Now, it starts a bit of a spat between... It's a brilliant game anyway, and I might do a Let's Play of it at some point because it is a fantastic game. But anyway, the opening scene is a picture of you looking down on Earth from orbit and watching it decay. And this piece of music plays, so it's very poignant, very fitting. It's just kind of broodingly dark and atmospheric, chilling almost. So let's listen, shall we? Alright, we're down to number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and this one is an absolute rip snorter. So close to taking the top spot. Oh, so close, but not quite, not quite. It builds in that classic chiptune way, the way it starts with the drums and bass, other instruments coming in, until it's rocking a fat one. I tell you, I love it. I tell you what, this is one chiptune that I would happily get up to and dance to in the middle of a packed nightclub, even if there was no one else on the dance floor. I would absolutely rip it up. Fantastic. Anyway, yeah, let's listen, shall we? Let's give it a go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to number 1, the climax of the evening. Yeah, I heard you say thank God in the back there. How dare you, so rude. No, this is my absolute favourite of all time. It's probably my favourite video game tune ever. And as far as it goes for ST tunes, it's utterly unique. No game sounds quite like this. I mean, danced up medieval tunes with swirling scales, punctuated by imaginative percussion and haunting harmonies. It's not the kind of thing you hear every day on any video game, let alone an Atari ST video game. But the first time I'd heard it, I never thought I'd ever hear an ST make sounds like this. The composer is an absolute genius and must have been so influential at the time, because I can imagine demo sceners listening to this game and thinking, wow, we've got to raise our game a little bit here, because as I say, it's utterly amazing. It's Ghouls and Ghosts by Tim Follin.